Hi you guys, welcome to this pickup pile and welcome to my channel if you're new to it. I haven't given this pickup pile a theme. I'm just gonna see what comes up. Okay, so pile number 1, 2, or 3, pick the pile that resonates the most with your energy. All right, pile number 1, let's see what we have here. You know what, let me adjust the light because I'm like blocking it. So Queen of Inspiration, Queen of Wands. And I love this Queen of Wands. It has a lot of Leo energy, a lot of Egyptian energy. You see the leopard there in the corner. This is all about being fierce, about going after what you want, about being focused and driven and connected to the divine and to that divine masculine energy within you, right? Queen of Inspo. So you may be someone who, well, it feels like someone who's very connected, someone who's very aligned. As you see, her third eye chakra is kind of pulsating. You know, you may have been having recently some third eye chakra activations, which usually brings up like doubt in your own intuition. But you know, 111 on the clock, you will have a new cycle. You are coming into a new cycle where you will be leaping towards your dreams. You will be releasing from any fear that you may have had in relation to your dreams. You are allowing yourself, I feel like right now, group number 1, you're in that place of right before you leap where you're still and you're just kind of centered in yourself and just waiting for the right moment. I feel like that's where you are, group number 1. And for your surrender card, you got surrender to silence. So in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Exactly. Silence, heal, and replenish you. So this may also be for the light workers. If you've been doing a lot of work, energetic work, and you're feeling really tired, it's time to, you know, release the need to work all the time. Number 1, I was getting, but also surrender to the silence within. You know, surrender to your stillness. And I'm going to pull here a life purpose card because I feel like this has to do with life purpose. Oh my goodness. And spiritual teacher. So you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So Spirit is saying, remember, because you are a healer, because you are a spiritual teacher, right now is a good time to go within and really surrender to the divine, really take the energy in, allow yourself some rest. You've really been, you know, going at it energetically. Surrender to the silence, time to meditate, contemplate, sit in your own stillness, and release. Release and surrender to this aspect of the energetic work, which is, you know, you don't have to work too hard. There's always enough. You need to fill your own cup first before you can continue to fill others' cups, right? And if the energy doesn't feel right, it's time to release whatever your shadow work is coming up for you in order to level up as a spiritual teacher. And also connect back to yourself, because I really feel like there's this need to connect back to yourself and source. Like you need a recharge. Time to plug yourself back into source for rest and recharge. Okay, so group number 1, I hope that message resonated. If you don't currently follow me, please do. I do free reading giveaways every 100 followers, and we're getting to the next 100, so come through. Anyways, so group number 2, you've got the Lovers card. I love it. And this is such a beautiful card in this deck from the Muse Tarot, the Lovers card. So you may have a decision to make. You may have a divine counterpart that you've recently been thinking about and wondering, you know, where is this going? You know, I've done the healing. I've done the shadow work. Like, you know, how long is this going to take kind of thing is what I'm getting from this card. And Spirit is saying, remember that like the lotus, you know, you will emerge out of the mud beautiful and evolved. And that's just part of your process and where you are right now. Right now you are in the void. And the void isn't a fun place to be because you can't really see forward. You can't really see back. Like the void is kind of like, it makes me feel like, you know, you're in complete darkness and not knowing, right? And sometimes that creates some fear, you know, and it makes you want to act to see action, you know, but you group number 2 people, either whether it be a relationship or in life and life purpose, you're at this point where you need to be in the dark. You need to face the dark to make the right decision, right? Based on what is best for you. and what you want, right? What's going to help you grow the most in the end. You are protected by angels. Your connection is protected by angels, so do know that, and so is this decision while you sit in the void. And then it says surrender to effortlessness. So stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Exactly. So you can't force the river. You're just in a state of ebb and flow right now, and that's normal for the journey. Let me see. I feel like you're healing something in the void, and we usually are, or we've just healed something and we're integrating it. And I'm going to pull from the healing deck here. Take off your mask. So Spirit is saying, you know, there's like an innocence to this card, and this is an 11 card as well. So I'm definitely getting 20 vibes here. You know, if this has to do with a divine counterpart connection, remember to always be authentic to yourself. You know, a lot of times DFs get caught up in just the contact and the communication that, you know, if it's gone on where you haven't had any for a long time, then they kind of come back around, or vice versa. If you're the DM, Spirit is saying, you know, when they do come around, like, express to them how you felt and what the ghosting I'm getting for group number 2 feels like. Okay, take off your mask, be authentic with them. But don't do it from a place of expectations to a particular outcome. Do it because you're being authentic to yourself, and to how you feel, right? For others of you, I feel like perhaps there's a decision to be made regarding work or direction, or I just heard moving. Spirit wants you to really, really dig deep. That's why he's, you know, he wants you to enter the, I say he, but you know, he or she. He wants you to enter the void, and really sit with yourself, connect to your third eye. You know, what is it that you want to do? Where are you being led? What is your heart telling you want? And make a decision based on your authenticity. Don't do it because you're trying to please other people. Okay? And again, surrender to effortlessness. So at some point, you know, after you've sat with yourself and you've come to terms with pros and cons to your decision, then surrender to effortlessness and surrender to the decision and let things unfold, right? After you've made that decision. So group number 2, I hope that resonated. I'm going to move on here to group number 3. So group number 3, what do we have for you here? The Knight of Materials. Yes. So, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is always slow-moving energy, but it always gets to where it's going. So group number 3, you may have recently been journeying somewhere. Maybe it has felt long and arduous, but Spirit is saying, you know, you will get to your end goal and it will be beautiful. Okay, it will be beautiful and exactly where you've intended to go. The Shadow. Okay, so maybe part of waiting for you, group number 3, has brought up some shadow, some doubt regarding whether your dreams will manifest, some doubt regarding whether you are navigating in the right direction. And, you know, Spirit is saying this is just calling for you to love yourself. There's some worthiness issues at play here. And, you know, you need to be like, you know, the peacock. You know, you need to, I'm sorry. I can't think of the word right now, what I was trying to say there, but revel in your beauty, right? Remember, I am love. I am beautiful. I attract the things that I want. My dreams are possible. My dreams are manifesting, you know, things like that, group number 3. Because although things are slow moving, it is a journey, and ultimately, you know, the waiting, learning patience is part of the journey as well. Because there are always other factors involved with the things that we're pursuing, both, you know, regardless of the subject, whether it's a person, a relationship, a type of relationship, a job, a life goal, a life purpose. It takes time and patience to develop anything, right? Nothing happens overnight. And then you've got surrender to prayer. So give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard through the universe and answers will arrive. Yeah, so Spirit is saying, you know, if you feel like something is taking too long, like you're losing hope, you know, prayer will be helpful, okay? And this is just part of the shadow work involved with getting to the vibration of what you want through self-worth, you know, through reminding yourself that you are worthy. Yeah, and then you've got walk away. So for again, I feel like there's something here that someone may be wanting to walk away from because it's bringing up fears that is just taking a little longer than expected. And Spirit is saying, you know, just pray about it. You know, put it in prayer, release it, surrender it, and you will get the message, and you will get to where you're headed anyway, you know, whether you take detours or not. So group number 3, I hope that this message resonated. If it did, comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Sending you so much love.